Catus Maximus here again, this time with a review of the Porter Cable 314 worm drive trim saw. This is a very famous, heavy-duty, and very long-lasting saw. One of the best small trim saws made. And if you like my videos, please subscribe or give us a thumbs up. This is another old Made in America unit. This is indeed a worm drive, so you can see the worm drive gearbox here with the motor perpendicular. What's really nice about this little trim saw is that it's naturally balanced, so it always hangs absolutely level. Has a nice heavy-duty switch. It's only a 4.5 amp motor, but the gear reduction is down to 4,500 RPM. So unlike that Makita trim saw I reviewed earlier, which achieves a very nice finish, it does not have very much torque. This is a high torque saw. It also has a right hand blade, which some people find more convenient on the small saws. It's not too bad. It does use 2 thumb screws to set the bevel, and just one, but they're really hard to reach sometimes, especially this one. It really likes to get jammed up and you have to use pliers to get it loose. It's kind of funky when it goes down via the front instead of the back. You want to be careful with these saws. The base plate isn't that thick, but it's already a pretty heavy little saw, and it's notorious if you drop it for these little legs to break. So definitely don't want to drop this saw, but it's just a nice high torque, smooth running worm drive saw with a nice guard with the little kick hook. So if you're up on a ladder or doing something and you need to cut through some reasonably thick material, this is definitely the saw to do it. And I keep forgetting to mention on these worm drive saws is that they have pre-tension bearings, so there is no play or wobble at all in the blade besides gear backlash. They are absolutely tight, so they make a nice straight cut, and this is just a nice little saw when you don't need a big skill saw. And because of the 4.5 amp motor, it's much kinder on extension cords and when you're doing long distance sawyering, when you don't need to do that much depth. I believe does it say? I think it's only like 1.5 inches or something, 1 3/4 inches. You might just cut a 2x4 in one pass. So anyway, I'll give it a quick run here. Here we go. Let's see how she sounds. As you can see, the worm drives are really nice and quiet because there's no gear teeth actually engaging and disengaging, because the worm teeth are always engaged. That kind of sounded weird, and it also has an oil-filled gearbox, which makes it quieter. But the deal with worm gears is that they don't have like straight cut gears where one face is contacting another one, and even helical cut gears do make quite a bit of a sound. But worm gears, there is no increase and decrease in the torque delivered. It's always continuous, so that's one of the reasons they're so much quieter. That in advantages allows you to get the motor perpendicular to the blade, like in this situation, which allows the weight to be much more centered towards the blade. So anyway, thanks for watching, and that was just a quick review of this famous little trim saw. Catus Maximus out.